Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Taurus, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Taurus, let's get started. How does Taurus currently view this relationship? How does Taurus currently view this relationship? Okay, Taurus, we do have the High Priestess, we do have the Emperor, and then we also have the Sun out here. Okay. Taurus, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, with that High Priestess energy coming out here, I'm getting nothing but silence coming from you towards someone in particular. It's like you're deciding to give someone in particular the silent treatment, but it is kind of stemming from a place of you essentially feeling like there's nothing else that you have to say to this person that you haven't already said to them, is basically what I'm gathering. Instead of you going back and forth with this person about the things that they do that make you extremely unhappy and that you don't like, and things of that nature, you're just choosing to say absolutely nothing to this person because you would just be repeating yourself at that point, is basically what I'm gathering. And that's something that I feel like you're deciding to not do anymore, is repeat yourself to this person. You're also deciding to not allow their actions and their behavior to essentially affect you. I'm also getting that as well. So it kind of looks like in the past, their actions and their behavior has essentially affected you in a very, very negative way. And you're not allowing that to essentially happen anymore, as far as allowing their actions and their behavior to essentially affect you. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and then we also have the, the Page of Pentacles. This person is trying to figure something out. Yeah, this person's trying to figure something out. I do want to see exactly what it is that this person is trying to figure out, but I am definitely getting that they're trying to figure something out. It's like they're trying to pull something out of you. It's like this person feels like you're you're holding back, like you're not telling them something. I do want to look at the Page of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Okay, so we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's kind of telling me that things have definitely shifted in this entire situation, okay? Things have definitely shifted. I think that this person can definitely sense and feel the shift within you, and it's concerning them. It's concerning them. It's worrying them. Okay, before we continue, let me put my phone on the charger before it dies on me. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Let's look at the Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, but it came out in the reverse, which does definitely represent, a lack of communication. We also have the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. It's like this person has noticed that you've been more withdrawn as of lately. You've been more withdrawn as of lately. I just feel like this person is just so used to you not being as withdrawn as you currently find yourself. I feel like this person is just so used to, now don't take this the wrong way, but this is kind of how it's coming to me, so don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like this person is used to you arguing with them about something or nitpicking at something that they tend to do on their behalf. And the fact that you haven't been doing that as of lately kind of has them a little worried and concerned, you know what I mean? Or let's just say, hypothetically speaking, this person comes home late, for example, from work. Typically what you would do is question them. Well, where were you at? And, what took you so long to get here? And why are you showing up late? You're not even doing that anymore, okay? It's like you just don't even care anymore. Is how they're looking at you. You just don't care anymore. And it's like they're trying to figure out, what's up? What's wrong with them? They typically would question me and now they're not questioning me. They typically would do this and they're not doing this. And they typically would do that and they're not doing that anymore. It has that type of feel to it. Okay. How does Taurus currently feel? Okay. Interesting. I feel like for a while you found yourself spending a lot of time focusing on them and your relationship with them and what they're doing and who they're talking to and where they're going and who they're hanging out with and blah, 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 blah. And you're just choosing to not continue to live your life that way. I feel like you're choosing to like focus on other things and prioritize other things, like your money, for prime example, your business if you have one, you know, your career, the goals that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself, things of that nature. But as far as focusing on them and what they're doing and who they're talking to and where they're going, and I don't think that you even care anymore. I don't even think that you care anymore. Okay, how does this person currently feel? How does this person currently feel? Okay. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Temperance card. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. In regards to how this person currently feels, they feel like things between the two of you have been a little too peaceful as of lately. And like I said, it's worrying them and concerning them. And it's causing them to feel like something's up. Something's up, something's not right. Taurus and I haven't argued in forever. They haven't nitpicked at this, then the third. They haven't complained about this. They haven't complained about that. You know, I feel like this person is so used to like either you complaining about something or you mentioning something that they're doing on their behalf that's like that bothers you and or upsets you, and the fact that you're not doing that anymore, it kind of has this person feeling like you just simply don't care anymore, like you've checked out mentally and emotionally from them in this connection. Okay, what actions will Taurus take towards this person or moving forward? We do have the Eight of Cups, we do have the Seven of Cups, and then we also have the World. Okay. In regards to how you plan on moving forward, something out of the blue is happening here within this connection. And it's kind of like throwing you off just a little bit. So I want to see what this out of the blue thing is that's happening within this connection that's kind of like throwing you off. It's something that you just don't see coming. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Okay. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. So we do have the Lovers, we do have the Tower, and then we also have the okay, so we have the Lovers, we got the Ten of Cups with the Four Wands to the Tower. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Justice card, and then we also have the Empress, and then we also have the Five of Wands. This out of the blue thing that's happening here is something that you've been wanting, you know, from them and your relationship with them is basically what I'm gathering. So whatever it is that you've been wanting, I guess, from them and your relationship with them, I do see you finally getting that out of nowhere. So let's just say, for a perfect example, like this person used to buy you flowers, but they haven't bought you flowers in forever and a day. Well, I see them deciding to buy you flowers now. Let's just say this person hasn't taken you on a date in forever and a day. Well, I see them taking you on a date. Like, I just see this person doing things that you've been wanting them to do for quite some time now that they haven't been doing. And I just see them doing it out of the blue is basically what I'm gathering. I'm gonna be honest, even though this person is like randomly deciding to take you out on dates now and buy you flowers and do this, that, and the third for you now, I just don't even feel like you care for it anymore. I don't feel like you care for it anymore. I just don't. I'm so sorry. I hate to say this, but I don't even feel like you care for it anymore. Like, if this person were to go off and buy you flowers, let's just say hypothetically speaking they do, and it's because they haven't done it in a while, and you know, you've been telling them, you know, you haven't bought me flowers in a while, whatever, right? It's like the moment they buy you flowers, you might just be like, oh, thanks, you know, and just carry on with your life. Like, I just don't see you blown away or even impressed, you know, by this person, everything that they're essentially doing on their behalf, that you've been wanting them to essentially do on their behalf. And I feel like the only reason why, you know, you're really not blown away and or impressed is because you've waited for a very, very long time for this person to essentially change, and they did it. And it kind of got to that point where you just started to kind of check out mentally as well as emotionally. So now that you've officially checked out mentally and emotionally, everything that they do now to get back into your good graces, it's like, whatever to you. It's whatever to you. Okay. This person might also like question you as to why you haven't argued with them in a while, as to why you haven't nitpicked at this, then the third in a while, as to why you've drastically changed. I am getting that they're gonna definitely start questioning you. Okay, what actions will this person take towards Taurus or moving forward? We do have the Page of Cups, we do have the Six of Cups, and then we also have the Ten of Swords. Not only do I see this person trying to like get back into like your good graces because they feel like something's obviously wrong here, by doing the things that you've been wanting them to essentially do, show up in the ways you've been wanting them to essentially show up, they're going to start to become very apologetic when it comes down to the things that they put you through in the past. So they're going to start to randomly bring up things that they put you through in the past. And I do see them just apologizing to you for it, because I do see this person becoming very like apologetic to you, like, I'm so sorry that, like, you know, I put you through this, and I'm sorry that I put you through that, you know, I was just randomly thinking about how I put you through this and I put you through that, and how you didn't deserve this and how you didn't deserve that, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm really 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 sorry. Like, I just kind of feel like this person can sense and feel that you've definitely checked out. I am definitely getting that from this relationship, and it's kind of scaring them and freaking them out. And I do see this person doing what they can on their end to try to like get back into your good graces and like try to salvage this before like this really really does go left between the two of you and it just outright comes to an end. You know, I am definitely getting that, but I feel like unfortunately for them, you're not going to be blown away or impressed by anything. And the primary reason is because you've been waiting for a while for this person to change, and they haven't. And I just kind of like, you moved into a place of acceptance that this person, they are who they are, and they're just never going to change. And I just see you kind of moving into a place of acceptance of that. So instead of you arguing with this person back and forth about how they need to change, you're just accepting the fact that they are the way that they are, and they're probably never going to essentially change. So then there's that. I don't see you leaving the marriage in a relationship. I just see you moving into a place of acceptance, and in doing so, you're checking out mentally and emotionally in the process of it all. Is there a possibility that you will eventually leave physically? Absolutely, because that's what typically happens when somebody checks out mentally and emotionally, they eventually leave physically. And I think that that's what they're sensing and feeling, that that's the direction in which this relationship is heading in, is towards an ending, which is what they're trying to essentially prevent from happening. So this person thinks, well, if they start showing up in the ways you've been wanting them to essentially show up, maybe that'll prevent an ending. If they become very apologetic, when it comes down to the things that they've essentially put you through in the past, maybe that'll prevent an ending here between the two of you. But I feel like these were things that you wanted them to essentially do way back then. You know, it is to apologize to you for all the things that they essentially put you through, is to essentially change, is to essentially show up in the ways that you need them to. And it kind of looks like they never did, but it kind of looks like they're doing it now. But it's one of those things where it's like a too little too late type of situation. um it's too little too late. It's kind of what I'm gathering, and I'm only saying that just based off of your energy alone, because I just don't see you impressed by anything that this person is doing on their behalf to get back into your good graces. You're just like, oh, thanks for the flowers, you know. You're just whatever about it. You're just whatever about it. I just kind of feel like this person kind of like pushed you, you know, to that point of essentially feeling like you have no choice but to check out mentally and emotionally from this. And I feel like that's basically what you did. I feel like that's basically what you did, Taurus. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.